Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy AI Betting Blueprint, aka Mr. Totals. And we're coming off a 3-in-1 day. Should have been a sweep, but Kirby turned into a prime Randy Johnson, striking out the mailman, the bat boy, and probably the cameraman too. But if you played it straight, we still got paid. And before we get into today's play, if you're rocking with the channel, take advantage of these deals. Bet US 225% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. That's up to $1,000 of free money that you can use to place on other wagers, right? If you put in 100, they give you 225. If you put in 225, they give you 450. Take advantage of the free money. I tell everyone that's tailing me or following the channel or in my VIP or in my free picks, you have to have multiple books. I'm in California, so I'm limited to the books that I'm able to use. But if you're in another state, you can use them all. I can't use No Big and Bet River and FanDuel and DraftKings, and those are soft books. So I don't get the value that everyone else gets. I have to find value. That's why I tell you guys, I find mispriced lines. That's the reason why. I'm moving to Arizona in 2 years when my kids graduate from high school. But just to let you know, that's why I find mispriced lines and probability, because I know that helps me make money because I'm in a state where I don't have access to every book, even though I have about 12 books. So once you sign up for Bet US and get your free money by clicking the link in my comment section or in my stand store, text me a screenshot to 360-302-2529. I'll give you a free month of my VIP, and VIP's been on fire. The plays that you see on this YouTube video and in my free play channel are free plays. They're not the best plays. Still better than 90% because I'm giving you probability odds and bets that can make money, but they're not better than my VIP picks. Also, Chalkboard. Use code BUCK. 100% matchup bonus. They'll give you a free pick. Great site. They give bonuses every day. They have the walk promo where a walk is considered a hit. And they have a few other things. So make sure you check out Chalkboard. Use code BUCK. And real quick, hit that like button if you haven't already. And hit that hype button if you're on your mobile. Drop a comment, emojis, best bets, whatever it is. I read them all. Let's eat. And last thing, make sure you hit in my Discord. My Discord, I dropped my, move this out the way. I dropped my prop sheet. It's free now. It won't be free soon. It'll only be in VIP. It's been on fire. It gives you everything. Spotlight pitching, pro tips, best targets, best pitching targets to hit, best hitting matchups to hit, best prop strategies, best targets to hit. It was on fire yesterday. And my second one is my home run prop sheet. I suggest you take and put $2 to $5 on each one. Yesterday, if you did that, you were plus $400. I didn't do it yesterday, but I'm telling you to do it. I messed up and should have did it. I did it the day before and was very happy. You see here, my home runs, I got your core plays, my value targets, my long shots, my sleepers, and the best home run hit environment. So check that out. It's in my AI Blueprint card channel right there. And you see my free play channel. So let's get into the plays. My first play is going to be Slade Ciccone under 4.5 Ks plus 106. We're getting plus money on a guy who couldn't strike out my 2-year-old son. And yeah, I'm taking that every time. The line was plus 126 last night. Books are already correcting, and it's still not enough. It says plus 126 right here on Novig. I can't look at Novig, but Outlier Pro updates their API updates as the plays come in. So this is probably pretty accurate. I got it at plus 106 because I can't bet Novik in California. His K rate is 16.6% below league average, 4% below league average. His ERA is 6.15, and his XFIB and Sierra are both trash. XFIB and Sierra are a much better line than ERA. They give you a much better, takes in blue hits, home runs, everything. It takes in it accounts for every metric. That's why I like to go by XFIB and Sierra, and they both are trash. But forget all that. We're getting plus money on a weak strikeout pitcher. That's the play. His stats, 4.5, 4 of his last 5 games, it went under the total. You see right here, averaging 3.4 hits, strikeouts in those games. His last 10, 7 out of 10 went out under the total. The books are pricing this like he's an average K guy, but he's not. 2026, 63% of his teams went under. Lock in the under. Slade Saccone under 4.5 Ks. And if you're cashing already, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. My next play is going to be Brady Singer under 4.5 Ks. This was plus money last night, and now it's climbing fast, plus 100. I got it at minus 109. And like I said, this was climbing fast. It's been sitting around 119 to 125. Look on all the books. Sleeper 133, Kalshi 121. Obviously, PrizePicks is always at minus 119. So we're still getting value on it, even though it's dropping. I grabbed it at 109. Bookmaker has it at 115. So there is a slight edge, and you're getting a discount on a line that's moving. That's the blueprint 101. Mispriced lines, probability, we stay eating. In his last 5 games, he's went under this mark 4 times, averaging 2.6 strikeouts. And in his last 10 games, he's went under this mark 6 out of 10 times, averaging 3.4 strikeouts. And regardless of the stats, anytime we can get an edge on the book, 6 cent, 10 cent, 15 cent over the long run, that's going to help you win. It's going to help you beat CLV, closing line value, which determines a lot if you're a profitable bettor. So we lock this in. And let's be real, this dude has burned us on overs before, and we're not doing it again. Burned me twice on overs. Money screaming under, lock it in, under 4.5 Ks. My next one is going to be, before I go into Yamamoto, if you made it this far, you've already are sharper than 90% of the bettors. Subscribe to the channel. We do this daily. Yamamoto, over 6.5 Ks. Now, this is where we eat like a fat kid at a birthday party. Bookmaker, one of the sharpest books besides Pinnacle and Circa, has this at minus 145. And Kalshi, a prediction market where you bet against other bettors, there's really no juice, has it at plus 128, plus 129. That's a massive edge. We're flipping a negative line into plus money, and that's how you win long term, right? You see right here, against the Giants, he's 4 out of his last 5 games. He's hit this mark, getting 7 strikeouts 3 times and 10 on the other. That's above the medium, and he's averaging 7 Ks. And the Giants strike out in top 4 versus right-hand batters around 24 to 25% of the time. So I love this guy to get this mark. In his last 10 games, he's went over 50% of the time. And in his last 5 games, he's went over 60% of the time, averaging 6.4 Ks, right around the medium. But again, against the Giants, he's been popping this, so we love it. Value plus production value plus production equals over. And this is exactly what we're doing. We're getting plus money on something that's a 60% value. Let that sink in. Book it. Yamamoto over 4.5 strikeouts. And quick edge, let me tell you about this. The reason you always see me take strikeout props is you know the innings, you know the pitch count, and you know the role. You know what he's going to do. So it's way more predictable than random hitting props. So I always look to take strikeout props because they're very predictable. That's where the sharp money lives. So remember that. And Cal Raleigh is my last play. Cal Raleigh under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Raleigh is a disaster, in a disaster slump right now. And until he proves otherwise, we keep fading him. Last 5, he's went under every game. Look at that. No hits, runs, and RBIs. And in his last 10, he's went under 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times. That's a 90% hit rate. And he completed the parlay that I had on PrizePicks last night for the under. This line is good all the way up to minus 120. I seen it on Bookmaker for 125. I got it at minus 115 at Bet US, one of my favorite books. And as you see here, line at 145, 135, 120, 115 on No League if you can get it. And PrizePicks is always 119. So make sure you can get it. I got it at 115. This ain't the MVP, Raleigh. This is can't hit a waterfall out of boat, Raleigh. We're riding the under again. And if you've been cashing these slumps, fade and drop the fire comment in the section. Let me know what you guys think. One last thing. I'm going to drop you guys, before I recap, I'm going to drop you guys one of my plays that I put in my VIP. Right here. Yes, run 5 innings. Cincinnati Reds over the Washington Nationals. That would be in my VIP. I'm giving it to you guys straight today. You see, we hit yesterday the Seattle-Houston under in the first 5 innings. We put 1.2 units on. And if you're in VIP, you see right here, we hit a 5-team parlay with PrizePicks. I don't do a lot of parlays. I'm 99% straight bets. But if you're in VIP, I do throw 1 or 2 parlays again every day. Right here, winnable. Click the link. It's in my comments section. You can get it in my stand store. Winnable is where I put out all my picks for VIP and my free plays. But you can get my VIP right now for $15 a week. Definitely worth it because you're definitely going to cash and make more than $15 in a week if you're in VIP. If you're in VIP, you just cash and spend $15 for the week. You just cashed on this parlay right here. You're plus $145 off of one day. So click the link in the bio, sign up for my free plays, or you can sign up for my VIP at $15 a week. So let's recap. We got Saccone under 4.5 Ks. We got Singer under 4.5 Ks. Yamamoto over 6.5 Ks. And Raleigh under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm going to give you a bonus play, too, before you go, because you stayed to the end. Corey Seager is in a slump too. Under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't have it on the screen, but I was going to put it in here. But I'm always a little nervous about Corey Seager because he can catch fire anytime. But he's been slumping like Raleigh, so I love it. Under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's went under the mark 8 out of his last 10 times. And in his last 5 games, he's went under the mark 4 out of 5 times. And as you can see right here, we cashed them both yesterday, Seager and Raleigh. I appreciate you guys for running this faceless channel up. I really helps us grow. If you got time, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, the stats confirm the plays, but the money makes a decision. Let's cash. It's your boy AI Betting Blueprint. Hey.